Okay, here's the plan. First we look for supplies. Then we start the Midnight Rider finale. It's all kinds of fireworks, smoke pots, and lights and shit. That chopper pilot can't miss it.
So we gotta set up to rock and then fight zombies. This is the best day of my life.
Hello everyone and welcome. My name is Andrew Can and together we can game. As you heard Ellis eloquently put, we are going to set up to rock and fight some zombies. I am very excited for the finale of Dark Carnival. So, before we move out of here, there is some graffiti here. Why are we still here? If you are a fan of Rooster Teeth Productions and you like feuding colors, you might understand that reference. Let me know if you get that in the comments down below. Also, I like just seeing the graffiti, so we see not enough buses, not enough sense. They're trying to save us, and they're not. CETA sucks, CETA sucks. Plus 10 reputation. Of course, we have different weapons. I am going to keep the one I have as a laser sight, so for me, just makes a little more sense. I also like this. Midnight Riders, RIP, keep on writing. We're going to miss you, Riders. Best band in the world, Midnight Riders forever. The Riders got me through some rough times, they will be missed. Speaking of rough times, another dialogue option from Ellis here is he said this will be the 4th time the Midnight Riders have saved his life, indicating that 3 other times they have saved him. I like that. I didn't get this dialogue option, obviously, but it is something he can say. I do like how we have one text in red, and it says the Riders are okay. They got choppered out last night. Probably heading...
Keith and I made fireworks. Now, I didn't know shit about chemistry, but Keith figured gasoline burns, doesn't it? 3rd degree burns on 95% of his body. Man, people in the next city over were calling to complain about the smell of burning skin.
We ain't got time for this, Ellis.
I like that little interaction there. I got to learn a little bit more about Ellis's background. However, as I was saying, we get to find out that the Midnight Riders are okay. And then we see probably are heading off to play in a mall opening. Dead center. Huh? Huh? And then we get to see Coward Bastards. Must be nice to have enough money to buy a helicopter. They haven't made a good album since Burn Yesterday. We wait around for weeks while they skip to the front of the line. Assholes! I just like the little bit of the graffiti. I think it's pretty accurate to what you can expect in a situation like this. Obviously, who would know? But a lot of people, and myself included in this, believe that The Riders Are Okay was written by the chopper pilot, who we saw in the last chapter, in the chapter 4, who's still flying around. And that makes a lot of sense. I think that if he's coming back to save people, that's a really, really high honor, and really shows a lot about him. I also like how we can see a clown here. It's very rare to see clowns in the stage. One thing that is not rare, though, at least for me in the stage, I have had times where I've had up to 6 tanks spawn in on this level. I have to be honest with you, that is some of my least favorite things to deal with are tanks. Tanks and chargers. I seem to be attracted to them, though. They seem to just make them want to come to me, want to cause havoc. Of course, I want to search the bathrooms before we move on. Ooh, boomer bile. That'll be good. So, the boomer bile will be very good because that will allow me to give a distraction. Now, you may notice I have no chopski with me. And that was on purpose. So, if you don't know, the way I do it is I usually will play through the campaign to get the opening I want. I pretty much, well, I would say I didn't get it here, but I wasn't going to play through the entire 4 chapters again to get it. So I figured, you know, if I had to go through these 4 chapters anyway, I might as well go ahead and bring Gnome Chopsky with us. A lot of people may recognize him from Half-Life 2. I have, of course, done a Let's Play of Half-Life 2, put a card on screen, settle plug. In all seriousness, I did not get that achievement in my LP because it was blind, and honestly, there was no way I was going to find that blind. But I do know about the achievement. I do think it's really cool. I didn't understand the importance, honestly, of Gnome Chopsky the first time I saw him. But getting to understand and getting just to relate is really cool. Now, before we get the lights, there are a few things I want to show off here. I like the overall look of the concert area. I think it's a really cool idea and another cool place to have a finale. I would not have thought about a concert seating an outdoor arena like this for a zombie encounter, but there's so many everyday things that can just become terrifying with the right atmosphere, and by gosh, this is one of them. As you can see, I am going to heal. Sometimes this is pills. I was not sure what this was going to be, but since it is first aid, I'm just gonna go ahead and take that. There is a defib in case, for whatever reason, one of us downs, which is very possible. So there are a lot of crescendo events in Dark Carnival, and it's something I have dealt with in this playthrough. It has been something I've been working on, and I like to believe I'm getting better on. Of course, it's something I always practice and always try to improve on, but you never know. So one cool thing with turning on the lights, I also want to know the Midnight Riders are back here, so if you were curious their names, so we got Jake, Dusty, Ox, and Smitty, and we get to see the Midnight Riders begin their rock concert. I really do like the look of this, and I think it's really cool. One cool thing I wanted to show is if you step up to the microphone and say anything,
can we get going?
you can hear it over the PA system, and that is such a subtle touch that I think brings so much to it. So I just wanted to show that off. Now, we are going to get started with the rock show, because no one has a bigger show than the Midnight Riders. Do want to go ahead and try to make a little bit of preparations. As you can see, there's a lot of things around here. So this gives us different options in case we're getting swamped by one side more than the other. So always good idea to have a little bit of a little bit of prep, and a little bit of setup. So as you can see, we can bring fireworks. And this is also one of the very few levels. In fact, I believe it's the only level that has fireworks in it in all of Left 4 Dead. So that's just something I always found interesting. I love just the Midnight Riders. Now if I can get, I believe you heard Ellis, but if you can get them to come over here, they will sing. Yes! I love it. I believe these can be used as kind of the same thing, I think, if you fire at them. That's what I'm trying to test. So if you're wondering why I keep dealing with the fireworks, that is why. I want to see if I'm right on that. I think I am. Maybe I'm imagining it. Yeah, I am right. So again, it's just another way to protect yourself, and just another really interesting diversion to protect. And when you're with Gnome, Chopsky, and your group here, and you want to keep them all alive, this will be useful. Gonna go ahead and begin the show. Rescue is coming. Defend yourselves. I wanna rock! Do, 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 do. Alright. Well, don't know if I'm really ready. Oh! Charger 1. So again, special infected are gonna be very high numbers here. It's always happens for me. So it's something that I'm pretty used to. Coach, what are you doing? Coach, get on. Nick! What are... Okay. Guys, get on stage, please. So it is important to note that even if, for whatever reason, one of your members is down, you don't actually need them for... Ooh, where did you throw my gnome?
Reloading.
That's what I needed to find. It's one thing hurt me, it's another to hurt Gnome Chopsky. I might be mispronouncing that. That's how I've always pronounced it. Let me know. Am I incorrect? Am I correct? Alright. Of course, my source is the Wikia, and I always like to credit them if I can, because I don't want people to think that I am not thankful to my sources. Sources are important. Alright, let's go ahead. Throw one pipe. Oh, that's a spitter. Go ahead and throw one of the pipe bombs. Ooh. As you can see, tank. I heard the tank. Did you, Ellis?
Weapons over here.
Hey, I'm reloading.
All right, there's the tank. Why am I not able to find what I'm looking for? You can also lightly hear the music, I believe. I'm gonna go ahead and heal, or Ellis is healing himself. I was gonna say I was gonna heal him if he doesn't. As I mentioned, I've had up to 6 tanks. Well, I have had 4. We had more than 4. Oh, also good to note that the stage might not be the most safe place to be due to the fact that it's kind of the center point for all the zombies. But it's where I'm going to be for now. I do want to go ahead and see if I can get a little distraction over there while we have some zombies pouring in. Let's go ahead and get to the behind the stage or side stage. I do know that some people have a problem between stage left and stage right. I wonder if any of my viewers do. If so, it's pretty easy. Basically, if you're on the opposite side, if you're where the audience is, just flip your left and right, and that's stage left and stage right. That's how I always tell people. I know a few people get that confused. I know it might be a little random, but it's on my mind. Now, as we fight this hordes, I do want to talk about this chapter in bulk. I do think that it is a good chapter, but it definitely can be challenging. I've had a lot of people tell me this is not one of their favorites because of the difficulty. Though I do want to show this light show, which I think is honestly really cool. It's fireworks. Now, another thing that can change is which side the chopper can land on. It can either go on the left or right side of the stage, and I've had it where it goes in to both sides. So it can be different for you, so I don't want to make a decision on which way we're going. As you can see, it's going stage left. Interesting. As you heard, tank, we're gonna make our way there. We're just gonna grab Gnome Chopsky, we're gonna run our butt skis off, and we're gonna go. Come on. Come on. There's a tank. Let's go. Everybody in. You heard him. Cool to see his model. Okay, there's 2. Ellis. Ellis. Come on, buddy. You can do it. You're right here. And there we have it. The tank. We're flying off. We hear Ellis get into the chopper. Not Terminator. Predator would be so happy. The pilot's loaded. Let's go. The survivors have escaped. And that is Dark Carnival. I'm surprised I didn't get the achievement. It may be because I had to restart. As you can see, though, I had a difficult time. Basically, I dropped Gnome Chopsky down a staircase and I couldn't get him out, so the only way I could get him out was to die. But that is Dark Carnival. What are your thoughts about using an amusement park and something that's so kid-friendly as an evil, dark area? Hence Dark Carnival. I really think it's cool. I think it has some of the most creative levels. Maybe too crescendo event heavy for my liking, and I understand a lot of people find it to be too samey. Overall, though, I think we did well. Because I had Gnome Chopsky, I wasn't able to kill the most common infected, but I did have some fun. I had a lot of fun, actually, through this campaign. I'm curious why I didn't unlock the achievement. Maybe any of you could know. I do know I don't have it unlocked, because trust me, that is not something I try to do frequently. 2,481 zombies were harmed in the making of the film. But that's going to be it for this episode. That's going to be it for today. Thank you all so much for watching. Thank you all so much for your time. If you enjoyed this episode, please consider subscribing, and I hope you have a great day.